Welcome in, Greg Ruff and Spencer White, a freshman on the Trevecca men's basketball team, joins us in Carmel, Indiana. You
Yes, sir.
played on a pretty historic basketball program. A lot of people who follow high school basketball, especially in the state of Indiana, have heard of them. What was it like playing there?
It's a different culture for sure. A lot of team basketball. Um, playing in a lot of different concepts. We're a defensive-oriented team, so we stop the ball from going in the basket before anything else. So our coach really preaches that. Um, but yeah, I would say that's about it with our culture. I mean, we're the biggest school in Indiana. Um,
How many did your arena seat?
I think I'm not sure, to be honest.
Several thousand.
But a lot of people,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people. The games were
You
were
played at a lot. You played in front of a lot of people
yes, sir.
in Indiana. Followed that and the historic run to the state championships that people have there and everything. What was that? What was that like every week? I mean, because you go on the road too,
Yeah.
and it's packed houses a
Mhm.
lot of the time, right?
Yeah, Indiana basketball is really different. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's a Tuesday night game, a Saturday night game, and people are going to show up, people are going to watch. Yeah, no matter what, it's a great environment.
And you got to win a state championship.
I did.
What was talk about that run to the state championship?
So my freshman year, we were making a run. We got to the regionals, and then COVID shut us down.
Oh,
We returned the same team
we're
the next.
banning the word COVID in all future broadcasts. No, I'm just kidding. But it's still a factor,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's still
yes,
part
for
of the
sure.
history, right?
And then my sophomore year, we returned almost everybody and went the whole way and won the state championship.
Is it nuts?
Yeah,
Where
it's
was
fun.
where was the championship at?
It's Gamebridge.
Cambridge.
Yeah,
Okay.
so where the
All right.
Pacers play.
All right. All right. All right. Wow, you got to play there.
Yeah.
Did you get to ever play at Butler?
No, we did not.
Never got to play at
No,
Butler.
sir.
I got to broadcast a couple of games there. It's
Yeah.
pretty historic. They filmed a movie there. I don't know if you know.
Which one?
Uh, I just blanked on the name. The Hoosiers. Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Hoosiers was filmed there. It's where they had the. I guess they had the state championship game there, in the movie. Um, what brought you to Trevecca? Like how do you get from Carmel, Indiana to Nashville and Trevecca Nazarene University?
During my senior year, I was doing some late recruiting. Didn't really. I had a few spots where I, wasn't necessarily comfortable with, so I just, widened my horizon and really just saw where I fit perfectly. And Coach Carroll's, um, first year trying to change the culture around seemed very interesting, and I really wanted to be a part of that.
You've gone from being a freshman, and this is a team that had people returning, and then had new people coming in that had some experience as well. How have you worked to get yourself in, because you're getting minutes now as
Yeah.
a freshman?
I really just play to my strengths. I'm a versatile defender, and I can stretch the floor with my three-pointer. I think those are two big things. If you have a player on the court who can do that and follow principles and stuff like that, it helps the team out a lot. Ultimately I do whatever we can to win a game.
When the recruiting process, you get to know a coach, you
Mm.
get to know a system, all that kind of stuff on the front end, but you don't really know
Yeah.
until you get there and you get in practice, and now you've gotten into games and you're into the second semester. What do you know about Coach Carroll now that you didn't know before that maybe surprised you or you're happy about, or somewhere in that range?
He's I would say a couple things. He's really big on us being unified. Um, I think that might have been one of the biggest things where I came here is that are we going to have a unified team or are we going to have a bunch of individual players? And we've been very unified. Another thing I would say is his attention to detail is unreal, but in a way like teams need that. You need that to be successful.
He's got two primary assistants. He's got other assistants, but two primary assistants who were high school coaches last year. What impact have they had on you?
They can
Luke
relate.
and Nate.
Yes, sir. They can relate to us. I think that's a big thing. They're younger coaches. They can relate. They bring a lot of energy, plus those smarts they have from playing at the college level and coaching high school.
Yeah, and they both coached high school last year, but they also played for really good
Yes,
coaches
sir.
and really good systems and stuff like that. Anything? What's the best team bonding thing you guys have done this year that impacted you the most? Maybe.
We went to Top Golf. I think that was a big icebreaker. A bunch of us, the transfers.
Expose some people
Yeah,
being bad at golf.
that too. Yeah, I'm not the greatest golfer, but I would say getting some of the transfers and the freshmen oriented into The scheme of things, just building relationships was a big thing.
All right, last thing. Who had the best swing? Nobody?
I would probably put Caleb Brigsby. He's on the G League team, or
Yeah.
Drew Blackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Spencer White, men's basketball team, back with second half action right after this.